Back again with another live stream. This is a video. I really like this, one of the most important video I have made in a long time. But I need to talk about this because I noticed a pattern that's going on in society, and I can see things way before things come into fruition. I have the gift of discernment, and I think deeply about things. And I got to talk about it, man. The topic is good men are getting weeded out in society. And then I'm going to expand more and go into more details about what I mean by that. As you know already, man, the dating scene is really bad out, is really messed up. It's bad out here. When I say weeded out, I use that term weeded out because good men are not out here having kids, man. There's so many good quality men out here that are single without no children. And it's not the fact that they are not trying to get a woman or they don't care to have kids, but women are choosing not to have kids by these men. They're like systematically getting weeded out in society. And the men who are out here having all these kids are Pookie and Ray Ray. There's this post that I saw on Facebook, and I'm a part of this Facebook group. I think it's Say No to Single Mothers. And in this post, there is a story that was shared amongst the brothers, so-called brothers, where the topic was about this so-called Pookie rapper, right? That impregnated like I think 5 women at once or something like that. Let me see if I could get that post. Give me a second because we got to talk about this topic because this is not uncommon, man. You got men out here that are impregnating multiple women at once, and these same women are sleeping with the same men. Now you got good quality men. Yeah, good guys, good brothers out here that can't even get one woman to even look him in this direction. That can't even get one woman to acknowledge him. She will frown upon that man as being weird, creepy, strange, lame, because he don't have any swag. And here's the thing where people don't notice, and I look into things, right? Because I have the gift of discernment. These pookie ass niggas, they're perceived as having swag by these women, right? And I would even call these women, I call them females, because I frankly don't get like a fuck about these hoes because they all choose the same type of man. So these females chase after the same type of guys because these guys are perceived as being attractive due to their looks or they having these so-called swag. But what swag is basically is putting on the image as if you have game. But what it essentially comes down to is being able to manipulate women and lie to them in order to get what you want from them. And these pookie ass dudes are out here sleeping and impregnating a whole bunch of women at once and telling the women what they want to hear, giving them sweet talk. And these women are willing to drop their drawers and let these men skeet up in them and get them pregnant and leave them with a bunch of babies. And eventually these niggas end up leaving them as single mothers, and the cycle repeats itself over and over again. I mean, if you look at the statistics, what, like 60% or so, I think it's about 70% of black women are single mothers. Who are these men that are impregnating these women? And how the percentage so high? I mean, it's obvious that Pookie and Ray Ray are the ones that impregnate these women and leaving them as single mothers. And once he has planted his seed, he pretty much has control over her in terms of like having access to the kids, and he left his imprint on her. So if you're a good man that trying to come in and, most good men ain't going to take on that role of being a stepdaddy. And even if you try to be, okay, if she has 1 or 2 kids, I could, once they've been, once they've been imprinted by these toxic men, they are going to keep latching on to those type of men. And if you're a good guy that's trying to come into the picture and be a captain, save a hole, or you just want to, settle, you want to find someone, you're, desperate for some affection, you're going to be at a disadvantage because she's not going to respect you. First of all, she's not going to put you first. Her bastard ass kid is going to be coming. It's going to be in front of you. She's going to give all her attention towards her bastard ass kids. And I say bastard ass kids because they're not the seed of good men. They're the seed of the devil. And you know most of these kids are not getting the help they need to flourish in society, right? So in general, when it comes on to the dating scene, majority of women are having sex with the same type of men, and these are these toxic men that don't have no ambition. They don't even look towards building a relationship with these women. It's only for a season. They have the ability to get these women, attract them, and sleep with them, but they are dealing with multiple women and there's no stability in that. You know what I'm saying? So let me find that story on Facebook, because this is a repeated thing, and this is nothing foreign. It's nothing new. And that's what I'm saying. Good men are being weeded out in society systematically. I think this is done on purpose, and they're being like, literally, evil men are bringing forth seeds, while the good brothers are not having any kids. Why is it that there's so many good single men out here that don't have any kids, that are single? There's something seriously wrong with that picture, man. And the fact that the majority of women are dealing with this a small percentage of guys, but these men are the ones that are procreating all around the place, having a bunch of kids out of wedlock. That tells you something is seriously wrong with this society, man. There's something seriously wrong with this society, man. Come on, man. I need somebody to show up in the live, man. I need some help. I need some support. I need some views, because no, not a lot of people. I don't think anyone's talking about this stuff, man. Nobody's bringing out this information like I am. And when you're talking about real topics, it's like nobody really shows up. No one want to support. I don't get no donation on the Cash App. People don't want to donate. People just want to hate. People don't want to like the stream. They don't want to comment. I mean, support comes every now and then, but people typically don't want to support channels that speak on true topics. So I need some support, man. I need some Cash App donation. Read my description in my video. I'll go into more details about this, but I want to talk about this topic because this is a very serious thing that's going on in society that needs to be addressed, man. It needs to be addressed, and I have to talk about it, man. The men who are out here having all these kids are not good brothers, man. They're not good brothers, bro. They're the guy that is in the streets, that are, out here procreating multiple women. I'm talking about having 6, 7, 8 kids by 6, 7, 8 different women. And he's not fully committed to any of those women, but he's dealing with them, occasionally. And here's the thing: if you're a good brother trying to step in and, taking care of another man's seed, this same ninja that impregnated these women can come into the picture and sweep her under her feet and say, I want to take care of you, speak good things in her ear, and she would kick you to the curb and let Pookie hit it again. So pretty much, you're at a lost cause if you're trying to take on kids that are not yours. So I'm gonna talk about this article. I found it. It's on this Facebook group called "Say No to Single Mothers." So let me read the article, because this is not nothing new, man. This is not nothing new. This has been going on for a long, long time, and I'm telling you, man, the guys out here who are having all these kids are Pookie and Ray, man. These are niggas that are impregnating all these women, man. So the title of the article states, Dude goes viral for getting 5 women pregnant at the same time. And he's a pookie ass nigga that is like a rapper or some shit. These are the niggas that are out here having all these kids, bro. And he impregnated 5 women at the same time, man. 5 women at the fucking same time, bro. And I kid you not, man. This is going all over, man. This is an epidemic, and it's really bad out here, man. These women are not trying to find a good guy, man. They're not trying to settle down and start a family with a good man. They're out here they're dealing with the same type of man. And you see, they know this man is not faithful. They know this man is not only with them, but they still choose to deal with these men and ultimately give him the best gift you could give any man, which is bringing forth his seed, you know? And these men are not good men. They're not stable. And these women are bringing forth the seed of the devil, man. You see baby pictures and people are like, oh, that's so cute. No, those are the seed of the devil, man. They're not the genes of good men. So honestly, society is gonna it's gonna collapse eventually. It's gonna decay even more because the generation that's coming up being were procreated from the seed of the devil. They're not seed that's coming from good brothers. You know what I mean? So in this article, I talked more about it. I went into details about this shit because this shit pissed me off, man. Because this is nothing new. I already know this is a pattern that's going on in society, right? So in this article, I made a comment, and I was like basically stating how Pookie he did it again. He managed to pass on his degenerate genes to the next generation. And then I said the funny thing is that these are the same type of female that won't even give decent men the time of the day and will look down on them and label them as weird, creepy, lame, strange, and loser because they don't have this so-called swag and they are just like a regular 9 to 5, a blue collar worker. They just doing their thing. They're out here getting their stuff done. But they don't excite them. These same men, they don't find them to be exciting because they're not in the streets. They're not involved in criminal activities, and they don't have violent tendencies. And this is how fucked up and warped the mindset of these modern women are. They're like, in order for you to get them excited, you got to be involved in some you know, dangerous activity where your life is in danger or their life. They feel like they like the thrill that comes with it, the unpredictability. But if you're stable and you got your stuff together, you're not into the streets, and doesn't mean you're weak. Doesn't mean that you are a nerd, or doesn't mean because there's good brothers out here that will literally put in work and knock out some of these pookie ass niggas, man. Because there's this image around how pookie are this strong men and they're the alpha man. These niggas are not alpha man, because these dudes are the same one that are mentally fragile and they're willing to kill a woman, even though they left this woman single mother. If the woman choose to get her act together and settle down and find a good brother, these are the same pookie niggas that would threaten to kill the woman. And these men are not alpha, because no alpha man out here is doing this dumb shit. And they get their ass handed to them by good brothers out here, man. But these women perceive them as being alpha because they're into the street life. And you don't need to be a man. No real man is out here to be in the street, because you got to always look over your shoulder. And you feel like your life is being threatened and all that stuff. But yeah, man, this is bad, man, because these are the same men that are having kids by multiple women, and these women are overlooking good brothers. You know how many good brothers out here that are financially stable, that have their own place where they have their apartment, they have a house, they have a car, and even if they don't have a car, they have a method of transportation. They got their stuff together. You know what I'm saying? But these women would never even acknowledge them as a man, and they won't even don't even want to give them any type of love or affection. There's so many single men out here that don't have kids, bro. This is bad, yo. And here's a fucked up thing. There's single women out here that don't want to have kids by single men. Because I've seen this happen all the time, man. From my own personal experience, even if you try to reconnect with a single woman, or you're trying to hook up, like you're trying to get to know a single woman, a lot of them have been tainted by multiple men because a lot of these single women have slept with so many men in their past that they pretty much can't peer bond with you. So they tend to push you away and they tend to not give you the time of day, right? And they don't know how to like open up and show you that side of vulnerability. And they closed off and they basically push you away. They don't want you to even, you know, connect to them, connect with them. So single women don't even want to deal with single men. And then another thing too is that for some reason women tend to avoid single men because they don't care to even have kids. A lot of these women out here don't even want to have kids, man. They don't even want to have children. They don't even want to start a family, bro. So it's like we live in a society where it's like a lot of these women don't even want to have kids. And then the other ones that are out here, you know, having kids are procreating with the worst type of men. They're having children by Pookie and Ray Ray. And these men are having multiple kids by different women. So it's really it's the society is really out of out of whack, man. Everything is out of balance, man. It really is. It really is out of balance. Everything is upside down, man. So I don't know if I could find more details about this article because in the article, this is another thing that was shocking. They have all the women are all these same women, right? That got impregnated by this same dusty ass nigga. They took a picture together as in a family ops family picture shit, and they all proud to be single mothers by the same Pookie nigga, man. The same dusty ass, lame ass Pookie nigga, and they all proud of this shit. Yeah, and here's the funny thing: like, if it was a good brother that was trying to so-called practice polygyny, these women will literally say, "No, you can't have no other woman." But they will be proud of a Pookie nigga having kids by other women, man. They don't care. They don't have any restrictions on Pookie. See, Pookie can go out there and wild out, man. Have sex with multiple women, having women pregnant, and these women they don't care because they're like, oh, he's out here sharing I don't care as long as he get me pregnant, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? But let me see if I could find out more information about this article, man. These hoes ain't shit, man. These bitches ain't. I honestly am done with the dating scene. I really don't give a fuck anymore because it's a fucking shit show, man. It is a shit show. Like good men are basically being weeded out in society, man. We're not passing on our genes, man. There's so many good single brothers out here that don't have any kids, man. And it's not that they don't have the ability to start a family, man. Like, for instance, I have a good paying job. I work as an organic chemist, man. I got my shit together, man. But these women don't even want to even give a brother a chance, bro. You see, when you got your stuff together, you got stability. For some reason, women look down on that. They don't want a man that's stable. They want a man that's unstable. Because typically the woman they don't like some stuff that is in order, man. Remember, women are agents of chaos, man. They like things that are unstable. That whereas like they don't know what's gonna happen next. But speaking of that, you know, this stuff makes me sick, man. It really does because I'm like, this is where the society is headed down to. It's really bad. It's really bad, man. And it's like you're being told that it's your fault why you can't find someone, and it's like you're not doing enough work, you're not trying hard enough, you're not putting yourself out there, you're not doing what you need to do in order to attract a woman. It's like, but when you do try to put yourself out there, when you do try to make yourself available and present yourself as someone who is viable to start a family, or have a relationship, these women don't even look you in your direction. They look down on you, and they label you as weird, creepy. You know that shit. You already know. So if you're a single man, you typically are not going to be able to attract a woman of your caliber, because a good portion of them don't even want to have kids. Here's another thing. Yeah, like I said before, a good portion of these women don't want to have kids, or they play for the other team. They like playing with cyborgs, man. So it's like the pool of women that you could choose from is very small. You know what I'm saying? It's really small. So you don't have a lot of option when it comes on to dating these women, man. And let me see if I could find more information about this article, because this stuff makes me sick, man. You know, let me see if I could find more information about this shit. He got 5 women pregnant at once, bro. While good men out here can't even get one woman to even look at them, man. This is a damn shame, man. The dating scene is really bad out here, man. It's really bad out here, man. It's a sick world we live in, man. It's sick, bro.
All right, look,
And this is a recent thing that's going on, man. It's recent out here, man. Yo, man. And this is why I'm saying evil people are the ones that are procreating, man. Good men out here are not having any kids. They're not out here having any kids, man. Come on, man. Where's the support, man? Where's the views at, yo? Maybe I need to post. I'm posting my comment tab to say where I'm going live next time. So I'll let you guys know. I'll take a comment. Maybe it's partially myself to blame, but still, I could definitely use some more support, man. Because when I don't see the support coming in, it doesn't motivate me to make more videos. Because it's like a lot of people don't want to talk about this stuff, and a lot of people don't bring up this topic. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I'm talking about this some real life shit, it helps to have support, man. If somebody could donate to my Cash App, $ being resilient is in the description of the video. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I get support, man, that motivates me to put out more videos, and that makes me want to even go harder in the paint for you guys to talk about real topics that we need to hear, man. Because this is a problem, man. It's an epidemic that's going on in this culture, man. Where it's like you got a small percentage of men, guys, that are out here having kids by multiple women, and this is creating like a epidemic of like single mothers that are not able to settle down because they've been tainted by Pookie and Ray Ray. And then if the good man try to come in and try to, you know, take on that role, pretty much he's gonna be selling himself short because she's never gonna put him first. And a lot of times, the so-called Pookie nigga that impregnated her couldn't like speak sweet talk, her in her ears, and she ends up kicking the good guy to the curb. So it's like you really at a disadvantage when it comes onto that shit. But you know, I watched. There's somebody posted a video about this topic, right? And I'm reading some of the comments, and somebody said something like how can these women be okay with this? They don't give a fuck, man. They all want to be, they want to be slammed, they want to be fucked by the same guy, man. They said this is detrimental to each and every one of those 5 babies and their future. I don't even see these kids as like precious, man. They are seed of the devil, man. They are bastard kids because the genes is coming from not a good man. It's coming from an evil man. So typically, those kids are gonna end up being the same type of men. They're gonna be the same type of person that the man is, you know? They're gonna be involved in the same type of bullshit. So it's not when people see these baby pictures, oh, the baby is cute, it's an angel. No, that's a devil in disguise because those kids are not being, they're not coming from the genes of good man, yo. You know what I'm saying? He's passing on his legacy, but he's the seed of the devil. You know what I'm saying? So those kids are not going to end up being good quality, upstanding member of society. Majority of the time, they're going to end up being another statistic. You know what I'm saying? So it's really going to fuck society's fucked. Um, so it's really bad out here, man. It's really bad out here, bro. It's the world is really gone from bad to worse, man. It really is. It's gone from bad to worse, man. It's gotten from bad to worse, man. It really is. You know? And all those kids are gonna end up being fatherless. They're not gonna have no father in the house because you know this Pookie nigga ain't gonna settle down. You know he's not gonna stay committed to any of these women. He's just gonna hop on from one woman to the next, impregnating all these different women. And these women know these men are not gonna settle down. They already know they don't have any stability, but yet they'll still open their legs and get impregnated by these niggas. But if a good man comes around and trying to build with them and start a family, they play all these games, leading him on, you know, using him as an emotional tampon and fucking telling him how she's not ready to start like a lot of these bitches would tell you, oh, I'm not ready to have kids, or I'm not ready to settle down, or it's not the right time, and you'll find the right person. They give you they gaslight you and tell you all this bullshit to keep you dangling on the string, but they have no intention to start a family with you. But they will open their legs so quickly for Pookie and Ray Ray. Let this nigga skeet his nut in her pussy, get her pregnant, and bounce. And then now she talked about she wants a guy that makes this amount of money. Now her standards go up, and now she expects you to do more work than the nigga that got her pregnant, that didn't have to do any work to get her, in bed. So everything is just upside down, man. The dating scene is a joke, man. It's a fucking joke, bro. It is a fucking joke, man. It's a bad. It's a bad. Everything is bad, man. It's bad out here, man. Anyways, I'm not seeing nobody come into the live stream. Nobody's, supporting. So I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna wrap this video up and I'm out of here, man. I don't have no support. Nobody's showing any love. So I'm out of here. Peace.